Hi, my name is Pat Barnes. My maiden name was Loudon, and this is an original film that we've had for many, many years. It was filmed by Bill Smith, who was our mayor at one stage. So the idea of the Marching Girls in Mildura was given by Charlie Powell, and then it was taken over by a few other people that were quite interested in the idea. And so they organised for the Geelong Marching Girls, who had been marching probably for a couple of years, to come to Mildura with instructors to demonstrate and show the local girls here how it was done. So we're talking here 1957 this was. I wasn't interested, I didn't want to join, but all my girlfriends said, yes, we're doing it and your name's in it, you're going. So once we saw the girls with their short skirts and their white boots, we thought, yes, this is for us. So this is a march they did on a Saturday morning right through the town. Look at the crowd outside Hiscock's Corner. Yeah, so it was right down Langtree Avenue. In the days before there was the Langtree Mall, of course, and the Ozone Theatre's still there in the background. And everybody was interested. Everybody was interested in these marching girls. It was something new that we'd never done before. I think back the last thing we had, I think might have been square dancing. That was something popular in those days. Here we are at the finish of the march and they're all heading back, and now we're in Deakin Avenue with Barrings in the background. That's Charlie Powell with the white hair on the left. They're all hopping on a bus and heading out to Moorbeen where there was a football match on, and they did a demonstration, we think probably at half time, to show their patterns of what they did. The Mildura band were there, they all played, and now they're doing their line. So it must have been at half time because we've got footballers in the background there. Right, so here we are on the Sunday at number 1 Oval. And all the girls were already in their teams that they had already arranged some time earlier. We're sponsored by Coca-Cola, the Coquettes, Rowing Club, the band, a couple of teams from Moorbeen. Now this is the girls, the Geelong girls, out of their uniforms of course, it was cold. There's Charlie Powell there in grey. Now this is all the instructors, so the instructors were instructed by the main instructor of Geelong and his offsider. So we had to learn right from the word go. We didn't know anything. Right, so you've got here in the red jumper is Norm Rowe, who was the instructor of the rowing club, and that is Val Deadman, who was the leader of the rowing club. She's learning how to hold the mace and how to handle it. And this is the rowing club marching team. That would be the Geelong leader out the front. I could name all those girls. And then this is now the instructors, and the instructors being shown what to do. That was our instructor there in the red jumper. And now we're doing figure 8, learning what to do, how to go in between everybody. All of the marching girls here, and the instructors are getting the idea of swinging arms and lifting knees. Right, so this was just at the finish when we did a big oval march. None of us knew what we were doing, but it was interesting and exciting, and we knew it was going to be something big in Mildura, which it turned out to be. This would have been probably a Sunday morning. Now you've got the Geelong girls here again, and then later on, and that's the Mariners, who were a local team. There must have been mums and dads, I presume, because there turned out to be the pipe band played, and then the Mildura band played too. So they must have been all there for us to march to, so we knew what we were doing. And then this is the Geelong team again who did a display in their uniforms. This is a local team, the Mariners they were called. It's the instructor over there at the side. Yes, that's the rowing club team. Now you've got the instructors and Charlie Powell there with the grey hair, who was the instigator here in Mildura of the marching girls. Now we're looking at film from 1958, the Mildura show. This is the first time anybody had seen the new uniforms. And we marched around the oval, and evidently everybody from the show left everything and all came to watch us. It was just the most wonderful day. So now we're out on the oval where everybody all lined up. All the different teams. And then we did a march, did the eights and everything around the ovals. This first line here are the instructors, and then we followed on behind. This is a great film by Bill Smith, wonderful film. Here in Mildura, at the Mildura show in 1958, the Coquettes got third. Now this is one of our first big competitions, which was the June long weekend, and we had visiting teams that came from Melbourne, and they all came on the old Red Rattler train, and this is us all marching down to the Oval, down 11th Street, which was a march that we were judged on too. Here we are down at number 1 Oval, and this would have been all the line-up visiting teams and the local teams. And then the competition went for a couple of hours. At the end of the competition, we had the mayor there, Mr Mills, and his lovely wife, and they presented all the awards to the teams that won. This is our team here doing our slow march, and the judges judging us on our march, and we look pretty damn good, I think. I had a great time in the Marching Girls over the years, made a lot of good friends, and we all had a wonderful time.